What's up, everyone? I'm also here with Grim Realms Gaming, and today we have a new matchup. It's me piling Prism, not Dorenfio. So I wanted to give it a try. I already got the Vestige and the Phantasmal Footsteps. Boy, that was a burn in my wallet. But anyway, I am going up against Justin, who has been playtesting Boltyn for quite some time. In the video, you'll notice he'll have a young hero, but we treat it as an adult hero. But anyway, I would have to definitely state it reminds me of back when Drone Vitality was back in the Blitz format, specifically for Iron, when you get start getting low life totals and the Ira player starts recurring those Drone Vitalities each and every turn. That's what it really reminds me of. And it's definitely a rough matchup. I would have to say Bolton is definitely a threat, and I'm gonna have to certainly put some work into it to figure out how to get better against it. But anyway, let's get to it. Alright, here's the die roll. Justin wins it. He gets an 8. Actually, a 9. Elects me to go first, so I can go second. We're starting off with a War-Tune Herald for yellow for 6 coming in. And there is a blue pitch in the current zone right now. So there's no go again on this. I got the Luminaris, Dreamweaver, Gauntlets, the Phantasmal Footsteps, the Arcanite Skullcap, and the Vestige is so quick for this matchup. Justin is definitely plundering his options, and he does that kind of block, and that is a heavy block. I elect the Arsenal and set up my next turn. Anyway, I have to definitely state Boltyn right there. Maybe a young hero, but I'm sure I didn't realize it, but I didn't realize it until editing, but it's definitely pretty alive. However, I would probably recommend that if he shows up to Road to Nationals and pulls that on him, you're stuck at 20 life, not 40. But Boltyn's definitely much more powerful than I thought it was. It puts out consistent enough damage, just like Justin Lee said, and he's actually playing that version. I asked him, and now he's coming down with a Bolt of Courage Red, which is currently coming in for free. He has charged, and it will draw him a card if it hits. And I definitely gotta see what I gotta do to prevent that card draw, because he's looking to try to outpace me right here, no doubt about that. The real question is what exactly do I want to block with in this particular situation? The choices. Of course, the choices. Quite a few options I could do right here. I'm definitely wondering. I think I go with this. There is an attack, so that's blocking for 4 currently, because there's a snatch plus a plunder run right there. He is going to banish, so he can get that card go. His Bolt of Courage go again in this particular situation. And now he's going to be coming in with a Valiant Frost. Oh man. That is currently coming in for 7, and I'm like, oh man, that ain't pretty one bit. I can definitely tell you that much. I don't like it one bit. That's a pretty powerful attack right there. Coming in for 7. Goodness. Oh man. Pretty sure I'll look to take this so I can, because I know I got bigger damage output than he does. So I'm definitely weighing my options. I'm fairly certain I take this damage right here in this particular situation. I definitely wonder my options. Should I try to prevent as much damage as possible? If I constantly block, then he's gonna put the pressure and I'm not gonna be able to threaten his life total, so there I take it. And that is his turn. I go down to 33 apparently. So it is 40. Boy, he does not let up one bit. We have a Herald of Rebirth coming in for 5. And deciding what the pitch right here in this particular situation. I definitely gotta get in there and do some work against him. Pitch a blue, and he blocks with a 6. That'll break Phantasm right there, and all Arsenal, and it's only gonna get worse from there. I feel like this was the tipping point. I gotta put some pressure on him. Threaten his life total, and that's like, at this point, now Justin is definitely pondering his options, no doubt about that. What I should do to try to threaten my life total as much as possible is the real good question. I'm not also. Well, the question is what should I do? He's playing a Take Flight. Yellow, that's currently coming in for free. He's charging, so that's currently coming in for free. 4 if I block with an attack action. So I definitely gotta wonder my options right here. What to do in this particular situation. Gotta go wide turn out of Justin's Boltyn deck. No doubt about that. Just lovely. I am blocking for 2, taking 1. Raiden is currently coming in for free right now. Definitely gonna wonder my options right there. I go down to 29. And now it's my turn. Now, and right here in this particular situation, I also the arc light set now in this particular situation. Because, however, I'm definitely going to be using it because I recognize I have in front of his life total and I need to get a big hand. Now this is a boltyn Herald that's currently coming in for 7, and it does have to go again. Unless he pops the Phantasm, but then there's the Phantasmal Footsteps for that matter. And he's definitely got to ponder his options right here in this particular situation. Is he opt to take it, or is he going to use a defensive action against it? Entirely certain. He elects to block 2. Take 5 damage. Conserve his life total. That'll go into my soul. Vestige will definitely activate in this particular situation. And then I pondered my next move, but I got 2 cards in hand, and I do have the arc light sentinel, and yeah, that would give me a pretty good sizable hand, a 4-card hand, in order to be able to do something. Going to 5, going to 7 resources total. I played the arc light sentinel because I recognize my light tool and I know I need to get some pressure onto him. So I played it there in my turn so that I can draw up. This will force Justin to attack into it, and then I can regain my hand to put some pressure back onto him, because I'm banking on a pretty big turn for this particular situation. So definitely want that to happen. And Luminars is coming in, turning that Luminars into a 1/1. 1 power aura attack. And he elects to block it. Interesting. Probably recognizes he doesn't have that much of a great turn the next turn. And of course, he's definitely going to be swinging a card at the Arclight Zone. He does. And then he's attacking the Arclight Zone. Of course, he's going to be arsenal, pretty sure, in this particular situation. And he draws up, and now it's my go. Can definitely get some work done, that's for sure. So right here we got a yellow, pitchy yellow with a Hero of Triumph for 6 coming in. Now his 6 powers become 5. So this is currently coming in for 6 right now in this particular situation. So Justin definitely has some options as to how he's going to try to block it. He does have a tunic counter, so he could definitely use a defensive action like Steel Blade Shunt to get in, that's for sure. Prevent that damage. It allows that to go to Soul, then the Vestige is active, and all of a sudden I can start having much more powerful turns. Of course, I still have access to 2 more cards in hand. This particular situation, and I was reading my cards quite a bit. And Iron Triumph is currently coming in for 6, and I don't think he plays any. And now he's currently blocking for free 4. 5 currently taking 4, 5, because he's at a higher life total. He's going to be taking 1 damage here in this particular situation. Actually, that is an interesting point. That never went back into our soul. Hold on. And now I got a Hero Protection coming in for 6. I guess I did miss that. The Skull Cap is at a higher life total. Alright, and then he plays the Steel Blade Shunt for 6, preventing that damage. And card never went into Soul. That was a big misplay. I think he declared it for 6, but even though he was at a higher life total, he blocked earlier, so that would be 4, 5. And that was definitely coming in for 6. He was blocking for 5. I don't know why I didn't put that in my soul. Well, that might have been a very big misplay, depending on how much soul I get acquired further down the road. But now he's currently coming in with a Bolt of Courage right now. And he definitely charged this turn. So in this particular situation, he is going to go ahead with Bolt of Courage. Currently coming in for 2. I'm definitely going to put up my options because he's trying to reapply pressure back onto me. in this particular situation. Definitely gotta walk through my options right here. What I can do in this particular situation. What to do. I'm definitely pondering my options. Gotta put pressure back onto him because I don't want to let my left toe get too down low. I like to block for free in this particular situation. And Prey just still hand is currently coming in for +3. I'm taking free damage, go down to 26. He gets a draw card. He banishes. And then, of course, we got just Lumina Ascension. Yeah, I remember this turn. He's able to get quite a few swings in. He was able to swing back the momentum despite me playing Arclight Sentinel. I remember this too fondly. It's not a particularly good situation because Lumina pumps up the attack. So each of those swings are coming in for 4. And he gets a card in soul. Gives a go again. Gives the dustbin, and it's coming in for another 4 in this particular situation. I'm like, God, holy, this man does not let off, not one bit. I don't like it one bit. That's pretty good for a 2. 3-card hand. Not bad damage output for a 3-card hand. This is a really interesting deck, I'm not gonna lie. It is darn right powerful. This really sets the tempo. Because now he's at a very, very high life total. He's able to block out most of my attacks. I have to take it because I know if I constantly block, it's not going to be good for me in this particular situation. So, it was up to 37. There's a Lumina Ascension. And of course, well, get one heck of a turn right there. That is ridiculous, I tell you what, that Raven Dustman. Now I gotta weigh my options. What exactly does he have in his graveyard? I gotta ask myself, how much of a bigger turn do I need to do to be able to swing this back? Because if I recall, I have a Herald of Erudition, and I know that kind of card can really swing this kind of momentum if it's able to. And now, of course, I activate the Dream Weavers. Get my next card, make sure it doesn't have Phantasm. So I'm coming in with a Herald of Erudition right here in this particular situation. It has Dominate. 5 would Dominate. I'm not all certain if he had any 6 powers in hand. I'm definitely interested in finding out if he did or didn't. But I also didn't want this Phantasm to pop, and I wanted to see if he had a defensive reaction in this particular situation. I'm hoping not. But I think he does. Plus a equipment block in this particular situation. As a matter of fact, actually, if I do recall, I think there was big, if I do recall, his bracers are at 2, if I do recall. I think this is where he does, no, I'm not certain which steel blade shut this is. Oh, and he blocks with that, alright. Yeah. I forced him to break that, so he would block for 5 exactly. And, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my big turn off this turn. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This man was running a decent amount of defensive reactions, no doubt about that. Whatever was 6 power of defensive reactions. Oh man. Tell you what, this was a rough matchup, no doubt about that. Now he's coming in for an express lightning and he's charging. In this particular situation. Coming in for 3 right now. Definitely gonna punish my options right now. His life total is so high right now. And then of course there's the Herald. I take 1, go down to 17. And now it's off to Justin's turn. And now Justin's putting his option on how to put more pressure onto me. I'm not gonna lie, I think you're giving a very good case of just how aggressive this matchup can be and how good Boltyn is. And I know the writing's definitely on the wall. I definitely don't come back from this, but at the very least, this is very good game playing. For those who are interested in Boltyn for this matter, I can already tell you, I'm definitely losing. Happens at the end. Anyway, this is very good Boltyn, showing you just what it can do. Not just an Anna, genuinely. I mean, Justin played this deck very well. Having the right amount of defensive reactions plus 6 powers. He definitely had a respectable amount, so swing the tempo his way. He's really navigating it pretty darn well, I'm not gonna lie. Done a pretty darn good job of it, not gonna lie. Now that does go to soul. Now the real question here is because I missed it earlier, he took 1 damage. That Herald of Triumph yellow because he blocked for 5 because he was currently at 35 when I was at 26. I was at a much more lesser life total. Like I never updated it. But the real question is do I pitch a Celestial Catalysm? I would have 3 in soul, but I missed it. I don't know why. Arcanine Skullcap only gets a bonus if you actually blocked it once, but it wasn't blocking for 2. So in this particular situation, he takes it. We'll go down to 25. The Boltyn Herald. Now this definitely goes in the soul. Well, I definitely got 3 in the soul now. But I don't think I get an opportunity to launch a Celestial Catalysm in this particular situation. So I definitely got 3 in the soul right now. He plays a Take Flight with a charge in this particular situation. Put more pressure back onto me. And he definitely maintains control for the vast majority of the turn. No doubt about it. That's currently coming in for 4 right now. I'm like, definitely gonna pump my options. I'm not gonna lie, this deck of his, it's very true. Puts out consistent damage turn after turn, and when you fall in the pit trap of defensive actions, in this case, but he also has access. Now, I had a pretty horrible hand right there in that particular situation. And Tome of Divinity, I'm going to be taking the damage because I had a double Tome of Divinity, 2 instants in my hand. I was like, well, I got to get this out of my hand because otherwise my next turn is going to be very awkward. As you can see, if you look to the left, there's another one. I had a really awkward hand. I was like, I gotta get these cards out of my hand. So I take it, I go down to 13, and there's a Raging Dustbane right there that's currently coming in for free. I take it, and in this particular situation, just rearranging my graveyard pile, and away I go. Down to 10 life to his 25. Not a particularly good moment for me, not gonna lie. This is a really rough matchup. I've really gotta put my foot on the gas pedal against Justin. No doubt about that. While at the same time, I think I need to block a lot more heavier. Because he was able to put a respectable amount of damage. Now this is a Hero Triumph Red coming in for 7. I pitched the yellow Tome of Divinity, so we'll have to go again. And I've never seen a red cards. There is one. It's not Alpha Rampage. But it's from Welcome to Wraith. It's got 7 power. It's a common. I can't seem to remember what the card is named. But doesn't run any of those because that would pop Phantasm. There's a couple of them that block for have 7 power. Now Justin's gonna go ahead and play the Steel Blade Shot Red. Now he'll be taking 1 damage. This will go into my soul. But boy, this boy has been mitigating damage quite a bit and making sure he's not taking huge chunks. I don't know about you, but I'm coming in with another Herald of Triumph in this particular situation. But Herald Triumph Yellow, which is currently coming in for 6. And he's definitely got a part of his options right here because he wanted to take that 6 damage, but he's got a pretty decent life, so he's up to 8. Goes down to 18. Allows me to get it because he wants to keep his hand. I don't blame him, especially when I'm at such a low life tone in this particular situation right now. He's currently coming in with a Take Flight. Not certain which version this is. Take Flight Red again. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Man. I don't think I can catch a break. This thing is like powerful. Another go wide turn. Then again, even if he didn't have access to that, I'm sure he would have led into Via the Vanguard for that matter and just really go off. Because he'd be able to turn on Boltyn's ability, gaining Go Again, because the V allows you to pump up, which gives Go Again from the Banner from the Herald Soul. I'm definitely pondering my options. Right here, I just blocked for 2 right here. Seeing as how I'm going to be taking 2 regardless. Because if I block with attack action, so I might as well give him that rather than one of my attacks. And Radiant Dustbane is currently coming in for free right now in this particular situation. And now I block for free, take 1. This particular situation. Not gonna lie, this is some rough times. Oh man. The real tipping point, I'm sure you might have noticed, is how he navigated that arc light sentinel. I decided to create a shield. Didn't have spectral shields this time around. I made sure when I got home to grab some though. But that's a spectral shield, in case you're wondering. Just attacking for 1 currently. Spectral shields coming in. Draw up and away we go. Not a particularly good situation for me either. Justin's pondering his options because he knows I'm in the red zone. Wondering what kind of line he wants to go for in this particular situation, because he can easily threaten 7 damage because he is playing Jimmy Lee's list, the Raiden build that can threaten that kind of damage. So he's got me exactly where he wants me in this particular situation. There's no doubt in my mind this is going to be pretty bad, no doubt about it. He opts for take flight and he charges this turn. And I believe he pitches and that looks like a blue Steel Blade Shunt. But he's coming in for 4. Ugh. I don't like this. I don't like it. Oh man, because there's quite a few things he can do in this particular situation. Goodness, I don't like it. Not one bit. Not one bit. I do not like it. This is not good. So I'll block for free right now. Taking 2. Actually, taking 1. Going down to 6. Raiden is going to be coming in for free right now. I'm like, goodness. What's he gonna do in this particular situation? This is not looking good for me, not one bit. I'm getting real low. Blocking for free, take 1. Taking 4 altogether. I'll go down to 2 life in this particular situation with that Razor Reflex. And right now, this is not looking good. But anyway, I gotta see what I can do to threaten his life total. And I was like, you're not pondering your options, you're just gonna take this and go back me, overwhelm me. And he says, yep, I'm taking it. That's what I said right there. You're just gonna take it and come back harder at me. Goes down to 11. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the final turn, and in mere moments you'll be able to see what 2 cards he's about to play. The writing's on the wall, and you will see me extend the handshake, and no, he's taking that back. He's definitely pondering his options. Actually, he's definitely wondering what he should do. I mean, he can go wide pretty easily. Is that B? He's definitely wondering his options. He's coming in with a golfing light currently right now, and he's definitely charging in this particular situation. And there you go. I do not play around that. I did manage to make sure not to block into turning on Boltyn's ability, and I take my vestige, but that is game, ladies and gentlemen. That's it.